Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, answering a question submitted by a student. Okay, this is a very nice question. You'll find this, sometimes you'll see this in like pre-algebra, Algebra 1. Sometimes something like this might show up on an SAT or an ACT, so it's worth spending a few minutes to learn how to do this. If we have two consecutive integers, and I'm going to ignore for the moment, I'm going to ignore the fact that they're negative. But two consecutive integers looks like n and n plus 1. Those would be consecutive integers, whether they're positive or negative, doesn't matter. Now we want to square them both and add them together, so the sum of their squares is going to be like that. And that's set equal to 61. Okay, so this is just n squared, and we'll square this one out. That's going to be n plus 1 times n plus 1. So I'm going to get n squared here plus another n squared plus 2n sorry, 2n plus 1 here equals 61. I'll bring over the 61 combined like terms. I'm going to get 2n squared from the n squares plus 2n minus 60 equals 0. Everything's divisible by 2, so I'll divide everything by 2. N squared plus n minus 30 equals 0. That factors n plus, n plus 6, and then n minus 5 equals 0. And so n would be negative 6, or n would be plus 5. And we're going to ignore this one because we want n to be a negative value. So we're just going to ignore that altogether. And so the two integers would be n and n plus 1. And we're saying that n is negative 6, so negative 6, negative 5. That should be our answer. And we're going to go ahead and check this now. So they want the smaller of the two, so this is going to be the smaller of the two here. Let's go ahead and check the answer. So negative 6 squared, negative 5, well, negative 6 plus 1. Do that squared. Okay. So this is 36, and this is a 5 here. Negative 5 squared is 25. So that's 61. So we have a check. And that matches up with the answer. That confirms the answer that we're looking for here. So I think really the thing to remember from this is an expression. I'm going to circle it in red because I think it's the expression for two consecutive integers is something that you should be able to do. And this does come up in word problems. As I said, you'll see these in pre-algebra, Algebra 1, possibly on a standardized test. I think it's, so this is one that was worth some time to look at and discuss. Okay, so that's it for this problem. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.